Welcome to a special segment with Conversations with the Minister's Cafe. Today, since Minister Lambert couldn't be with us today and conversate, I decided to conversate with you. I did have a prepared conversation, but something catastrophic happened to our family on Monday. So it kind of made me veer away from what I really wanted to talk to you about. But it also will be an encouragement for you if you're going through certain issues in your life. Prayer is important to any one of us. I was looking at two scriptures that really is profound in my life, and I'm just going to paraphrase these scriptures to you. Later on, you can go back and read them, and you'll get some substance. But you follow along with me, and you'll understand where I'm going with this. Philippians 4:6, it says, "Do not be anxious for anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication and thanksgiving, let your requests be known to God." The second scripture is 1 Thessalonians 5:17 and 18, and I'm going to paraphrase that. Pray without ceasing. My topic that we were going to discuss today was about prayer versus private dialogues. But today I just want to talk about prayer. And in talking about prayer, I was studying in the Old Testament. Numbers. Actually, Numbers 20 and 8. And if you recall in Numbers 20 and 8, Moses and Aaron, they were going through some issues with the children of Israel in regards to not being able to have water. So the Lord spoke to Moses and told Moses to speak to the rock. And Moses, during that time, was so angry at the people of God. Instead of speaking to the rock, he smote the rock twice. That obviously disheartened God, and he said to Moses that he would not be able to go into the promised land because he was disobedient. I wanted to encourage those of us that's watching that have rocks in your life. I was once a rock. We tend to get angry at the rocks that's in our life, whether it be a loved one, friend, or situation. We get angry and we tend to not speak to that person, but we tend to smoke that person or smear that person or label that person. And if we would just follow the basics of the Old Testament, speak to that person, encourage that person. If it's that person has an issue with drugs or alcohol, or in your opinion, they're not doing right. Instead of getting angry, to smoke them, and I mean smoke them with this tongue. Speak to them. Encourage them that they can make it. Is it going to happen overnight? Obviously not. But I believe if you continue to speak to that person, they will definitely come around. In conclusion, I ask that you follow Jeremiah 29 and 12. Call upon the Lord and ask for his help. And I want to express to you to not be what I consider, and this is real talk, don't be 21st century Moses lawgivers. Don't be that way. Listen to God. Speak to the rock in your life. Whatever it is, again, if it's an issue, if it's a loved one that you want to change, don't down them, don't belittle them. You pray for them, because the Lord said to pray for them. And then in the process of doing that, speaking to that rock, water will come. Jesus said in John 4:13 that he is the water of life. So you are empowered to command a rock to have life. And Jesus also said he came that you might have life more abundantly. So those rocks that's in your life, you command them to live. You command them to stop doing things that's not of God. And God gave you that power. And I thank you for watching this show. Until next time, thank you for tuning in to the Ministers Cafe. Take care.